Go ahead, boss.
Everyone should know God is real. Evil is real. There is no light without darkness. Always follow God.
That's all true. And you can't tell the difference for the light without the darkness. It just, you don't know
There
what.
would be no light without darkness.
Mm.
There would be no darkness without light.
What about heaven? Do you believe that heaven is all light and then you don't know what darkness is? Or do you think there's darkness in heaven and light?
No. Uh, Heaven is a pure, like,
Mm.
place of His design. So there would be, no evil there.
So, what I'm saying to you is, you're saying that on earth, at least, we need to have light. In order to tell the difference between the light, we have to have darkness. So we have to have both, is what we're saying. To be able to know that there's light, you have to have darkness to understand it exists. But you're telling me, which is confusing, heaven doesn't play by those rules. You're saying in heaven, it's all light and you don't need, or there won't be any darkness, and you'll still know that it's light. You'll still be like, this is nice, this is great, it's light.
Well, it's like being comfortable enough to go outside without a gun. Because you know no one is going to threaten you or hurt you because it is God's kingdom. And there it is only love.
Mm. Oh, I wanted you to introduce yourself again real quick, if you didn't mind, so that way, at least for this little clip we're doing, so people know a little bit of your background with your military background you just mentioned with the 82nd.
You just like my stories, don't you?
Well, it helps to build up people so they know your background a little bit. Your military background, not just nobody. You have background, knowledge, experience, not just
I
speaking.
usually I usually do not talk about such things.
Oh, not on the video content. Okay.
Well, no, I mean like for you because I know that you're military. I talk about military, but for most people, I it's like I don't brag.
Oh, well, I guess it's like saying somebody's credentials. You're like, this guy knows things. He's very intelligent because he has life experiences, kind of like somebody with a college degree, but in a lot of other real life things.
I also have one blue eye and one brown eye.
That's very unique. Blue and brown eye. My
Yeah, they
goodness.
have like a special scientific word for it. I don't remember what it is.
I like it.
But it's funny because my kitty cat has the same thing.
Yeah, I've seen that before, and dogs do that sometimes, like
It
huskies.
happens in kitty cats too, but it's very rare in humans. But then
Mm.
again, as you pointed out, I'm more of a monster than human. I am God's monster.
Yes.
Anytime I see evil, I crush it.
I like that. That's my type of people.
Although I did get a special accommodation from Ukrainian government because I saved 12 Ukrainian kids that the Russians tried to kidnap.
12. That's,
Had,
you're like a superhero.
well, they had them all in one building, and there was like 6 of them outside on post, I guess you say, and I wiped them all out and saved the children.
Whoa. That's wild. Did
Well,
they?
I mean, every time I tell you something, you're like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you
like,
don't.
I don't know a tame story to tell you.
Well, I don't. So, like, our
I mean,
guys.
even last night when I got my tooth knocked out by the Russian, I mean, I don't know a tame story to tell you.
Hang on. You, like, how many how many girlfriends you have? What?
I I have 8 girlfriends.
Right. 8
Yeah,
girlfriends. See, like,
and 14 children.
14 children. I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, I spend like $10,000 a month on makeup alone.
And then you told me something about you were very rich. Did you want to share that at all with people? Like, at all about anything?
You might get me in trouble with
Then
IRS.
don't do it. Don't do it. He's just a very successful man. But I'll tell you, for me, when I follow God, I'm more successful and it takes care of all the money. This, I call it, this is the honey. This honey takes care of the money and it comes from God and it's in the Bible. It tells you all the rules to succeed at the world because we live
Now
in basically like the
you
Matrix.
know, you know, I'm a man of God. I showed you my Bible.
It's the Matrix we live in. I'm reintroducing for the video purposes, okay? Because I know that
Oh,
we. Um, so basically, I use this as an example to get people's attention. Yes, thank you. Yep, Holy Bible. See, we're on the same team, and we're joining forces. Oh, using the internet. It's very simple. You don't have to like sign
well,
up or anything crazy. It's like favorite each
well,
other.
like I said, maybe you needed to meet the warrior of God to keep you strong.
Mm, I must, because you definitely seem beyond strong to me,
Well,
mentally
the bear would
and
agree with you.
physically. uh,
The bear would agree with you. Yes. Oh wait, would you like me to tell that story for your video?
yes, actually.
Okay, okay. I was laying in the grass in Chernobyl, and I was on recon. I was trying to listen for enemy to make sure there is no one in the way for the rest of the platoon. And I did not hear it, but it come out of the bushes like I owed it money. And I am 6'5", and he stood up just like whoa, and I was like, oh fuck. And then hold on, I guess I could show a receipt for that. Chewed on my arm for a minute before I could do anything, and I bit him back. And like you seen my fangs,
yeah.
you can't let yeah you can't record my fangs though.
They're too deadly to just flash to everyone.
Well, as my girlfriends say, my fangs are only for their necks.
oh, yes. I love it.
Or
Mm.
should I tell the story about the Russian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she was a sniper and she was hunting me, and I snuck around the building and went up to the third floor where she was, and she had like big tatas, and she was laying down looking through scope, and I snuck up, and I just grabbed her butt.
that I could never hear. I could hear that a million times. Honestly, you could say the same story every day. I'm like, this is the best bedtime story ever.
Well,
it's just better and
I,
better.
I, I,
Each time you
well,
describe
I
it
mean,
more deeply, you're like, oh, I was putting my fingers here. Oh wait, you didn't share that earlier. You just keep adding more to it.
no, like I said, it depends on where you put your fingers.
oh my goodness. Oh,
It was the reason that it got her attention.
I was gonna read off some of the things that you said to me earlier, minus the financial stuff. Um,
Please,
you
no.
said God is real, and you said anytime I call on Him, He answers. You said God is love, and you said unadulterated love, and I think that's incredible. I haven't heard a lot of people describing God as unadulterated love, and I think that's a very unique and powerful word. Um, bunny rabbit skin gift. I think it's very interesting that you told me about a rabbit skin gift from your daughter, and you said it
My
gives.
daughter, yeah,
It,
she was worried about me earlier, so she brought me her bunny rabbit skin that she got yesterday.
yeah, and you're saying it helps bring you good luck, and I was like, well, it's out of love, like a gift out of love that you hold dearly to you. That will bring more love, which protects you.
Oh,
Like.
the oldest one, when she was little, she brought me a clover,
Mm.
and I didn't notice when she handed it to me. But after a second, I looked at it. It was 4-leaf clover.
Oh wow, I've never seen one in real
You never
life.
seen one?
Not even
Yeah.
online. I've never looked it up even actually.
Well, see, you have to have a special eye to find them.
I obviously I've never You're like it's more normal than you would think. You're like
Well, I mean, if you found a small patch of like 3 foot of clovers, you might find one 4-leaf.
hmm, that's not bad. That's pretty impressive actually. I would have never imagined that.
But like, you have to train your eye to see things that other people don't see.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Like finding a needle in a haystack kind of concept. Mm-hmm. That's something like in Afghanistan we dealt with finding like the copper wires, command wires. They would use those to set off the IDs because we had systems.
You can see them on the side of road.
Right, so you're looking out for these things. Just a little glisten, just the tiniest little, smallest thing is what you see, and that's set. You can catch it. Then you know what you're looking for, and it's almost like looking for, like a cobweb of a spider web. When it hits that light perfectly, it will actually shine a little glisten, and it's really obvious once you know how to use the light to your advantage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I know, and I know things that most people don't even really know that I know. Like I don't even really know, but I've been trained very
Did
like
you know about the
deeply.
vodka trick?
Hmm?
Did you know about the vodka trick?
Vodka Turk? I don't know.
Trick.
Vod.
No, remember I told you.
Oh, that's right. You wanted to share that on video?
No.
Well, that's why I was not sure if you wanted to bring it up. If we can,
Well, I just want to make sure that
I can pause
I
it.
don't have
Just
any
tell me.
spies trying to come into my house.
Right. If you ever want to not share anything, if you ever want, I'll just delete a video. You know what I mean? If there's anything that you're
No,
like, hey, you don't want this,
no,
just make sure I
it's okay.
delete it
But
or edit
I
it
mean,
or cut it or whatever.
I told you, when I find evil, I destroy it. And
Yes.
so, there's probably evil people that would love to find me.
Yeah. But God's going to protect you because that's what protects us, really, ultimately. If we're
Actually,
wise.
the 14 children would probably fuck them up before God got there. I told you what happened when the dude told her no at prom.
Oh, no. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
She asked Guy out to prom, and he said no. And she had the bow in the car, and she shot him in the ass from across the parking lot.
What? That's
Yeah,
like next
I had to take
level.
the bow away from her.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
The school was very upset.
yeah, they should be. You're like, what type of Rambo kids are we trading here these days?
Well, it's like I told you, my little girls tell me I make Rambo look like bitch.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I've not heard of Rambo getting attacked by a bear in any of the movies. Uh,
No, he was fighting little bitty
I
Vietnamese.
I don't remember Rambo like having to hunt down a sniper who's had like some record kills, and the sniper, you stop the sniper with no violence, just grabbing their butt cheeks.
Well, I
Like,
mean, it depends on
what
if you.
type of power
It
is this
depends on if you.
superhero wielding?
It depends on if you consider grabbing someone's butt violent. I don't know.
I mean, it's not like you were spanking her. You're like, no, that wouldn't be as
No, I
effective of a tool. You're like, I had to
grabbed a
grab
hold of
her.
that butt cheek. Like she wasn't going nowhere.
She's like, man, this guy's strong. Wonder what he's like in bed. She's like, it's like how to beat the enemy 101, the art of war.
Love is more powerful.
Oh, now you want to, yes. Oh, you're sharing truths. This is why we're speaking. Mm-hmm.
We get along because we understand each other.
It's real power. It's real superhero power. It's magical, raw, natural power from God.
You should not blow up my ego so much. My girlfriends tell me already it's hard for me to get through the doorway because my head is so big.
Well, you deserve all the things. You've earned it, though. There's a difference between a man who just plays video games and the guy who actually created the game is the one who played the game, and you guys are idolizing the game. And they're like, I'm the guy that you're playing the character in the game. Like all those war movies, they try and make a movie about somebody else's life, but you're the guy who they would make the movie about.
I'm sorry, I just popped my jaw.
Oh, you're fine.
No, that titanium plate, it makes it a little uneven.
Yeah.
Like it goes ear to ear.
That's wild. And you're looking so good though, without like it doesn't look bad. I can't even tell. I would have never even known that you had any sort of facial surgery or anything.
Well, you can still see scar a little.
Well, at least from here, it looks like natural curve for your like cheek. You know, like when I smile, it looks like, it looks like a natural kind of like cheek.
Oh, come on now. I look like half a joker.
It looks like really like good dimples. It looks like somebody who's jolly, jolly Santa Claus style, you know?
Well, it's because I smile so much.
No, but something, man. You got good smile muscles then. Yeah, there you go. Strong
Well,
muscles. That's what it looks
I,
like.
I enjoy the love and blessings from God.
Mm. Can you share any stories? Because you're saying, basically you're saying anytime I call on him, he answers. And like, that's what I really want to know. Superpowers. What do you think God tells you and or has done other than grabbing a butt? And that to me is a superpower. I think that to me is like, you stopped a war, a violent person. You ended the situation without violence. Like, this isn't a
You can do
war. This
you
isn't
can
in
do
a.
such things.
You talk like it's some sort of kid on a play structure, and you're like, "Oh, they were playing tag, and we just, no, we're done with the game." And I grabbed her, and it was over. It was
No,
like,
she took 3 shots at me before I could sneak
see,
up
this
behind
is
the
so
building.
crazy. Oh my goodness, she's like, I almost killed you, and now you're grabbing my butt. Like
Yeah,
what? Like, and you
I
didn't
can
want to
do that.
kill her either. Like you almost died from her, and you weren't like. Did you never? Hang on. You never had
Well,
the whole time when you were trying to go against her. You didn't ever have a bad intention to hurt her back. You didn't know she was a
well,
girl, or did you know she was a girl, or did you
I
think she
didn't,
was a man?
I didn't know she was a girl. But when I got to
Mm.
the third floor and I seen her, she was laying there with them big top dots, and I was just like,
You're like, this is such a waste to have this in a war zone. Let's take this out of here. You're like, this is too good to, it's like finding gold nuggets. You're like, not a
when
needle in a haystack. This is a gold mine in a haystack. You're like, I'll take this with me, please. And
when
you,
when God gives you a gift, you don't throw it away.
oh my goodness. You're, you're, and you're like, it hurt you, you're like, I had to stop a fight for a tooth, but you're like, dude, I won the war though. You're like, I won the
Well,
war.
I mean,
You
she did
stopped.
knock the tooth out.
I know, but I'm saying the point though, you stopped violence, and you're like, dude, this woman still has some violence inside. She's got demons. She's still fighting. You know what I mean?
True,
She's fighting
true,
demons, and that's the
but
demons that attacked you through her. That wasn't her.
but I am helping her by showing her the love of God.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're so good. But hang on.
When you show someone love that has never had love,
Mm.
that makes a difference.
So my dad, hang on, this isn't really important. And this woman came over to visit my house. We've been talking on the live streams for a long time. She's 43. I'm 36. She's got kids, but she's like totally broken. Her person she was with before just totally abandoned her. She was like puking up blood and she got left in the streets somewhere and didn't know where she was out at. And so I'm the only one she could even contact. She came over and stayed at my house, but I was like, she kind of was like, I haven't slept that good in a long time, but she asked me to come to the bed with her. She didn't ask me to come. Let me re-say what I said. She did not ask me to come to bed with her, but she was like, if you want to come in, you can come and lay down and snuggle or whatever. I don't remember exact words, but basically she's like, I'm not going to bite. Like she wasn't trying to get me to have sex. But the point is I didn't want to I didn't want to do anything because I'm like, I don't want, I don't, I don't, there's,
It's, it,
I don't want to. So she's been abused. She's been
look,
trafficked as a
I'm going to
kid,
change
and
my
I need her to
accent.
trust
I'm going to
me.
change my accent just for this, buddy, because I need to explain to you
I
something you
value
don't.
her more than I do trying to just have sex with her because I would rather just go have sex with myself than just have
Sometimes you
sex
can
with a
just
woman.
hug somebody. Do you realize that hugging somebody for 30 seconds releases serotonin,
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she probably needed that.
Right. Well, the point is, though, sometimes when people are hugging or touching, then people end up wanting to be more frisky. And I don't want to make sure that we're not, I don't want to trick her to, in any way think that it's like, I'm this dude who's just trying to use you like these other men have in the past. And not only that, my dad taught me the way I was raised. I've only slept with one woman, and my dad's not happy with me last year. He's like, you should have found a woman you're supposed to be with and marry that one woman, because one woman, your whole life, and you're supposed to be not sleeping with a woman until you're married to her. And that's how I've been raised my whole life. Like, no, one wife, no other women, and you don't sleep with them until you're married. So like, it's hard because my own dad tries to give me wisdom and guidance, but it's like I don't even know what truth is. Like, I'm
Well,
confused on the Bible says one thing too. It's like, well, that's the Old Testament. That's different nowadays. They don't have all these wives now, or whatever. So
well,
I'm
see,
a
I was
confused
actually
person.
single and celibate for 5 years before I found my first girlfriend.
I was 35 years without any wife, girlfriend. I don't have a wife, but I didn't have sex, nothing for 35 years. And then last year was the first year. Last year's the only time I've had sex with a girl. For 2 months I was dating her, and it was the worst choice, a huge expense. And then basically, yes, I learned a lot of life lessons. Yes, I helped her. I was doing good things to make her life better, but I was so depressed for about a year I didn't even date or talk to anybody. So I'm finally now back to a point, and now my dog's getting old and can't even get on my damn bed anymore. So now I'm getting a little bit more depressed because he's been my only loyal, like, long term friend. I don't even really want another dog. Like, I do want another dog, but like, he's the best. He's loved me. I've never had other dogs. He's my one and only dog I've had. I dated one girl before and she wasn't good. It's just
I,
my life is a
I feel
very
for you, my friend,
confusing.
because you have a lot to get out,
Yeah,
and
very
I know it
confused.
must be hard for you to find a decent person to talk to like me.
Well, on a basic level, I just trying to list a lot of questions, but I would be like, my dad's like, don't sleep with women before you're married to them. Like, is that stupid, or you're going to get teeth broken out? You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, be wise. Is this the right thing? And then multiple women, and
Well,
then like,
I mean,
there's just wisdom to
like
learn.
I hope that you don't have angry, horny girlfriends like I do, because that's a little much to take sometimes.
Yeah. But you're dealing with a sniper from the Russian military who was not just a
Yeah,
pathetic, this is one of the top snipers
he
out
like
there.
knocked out one of my teeth, like
Well, that would
solid one punch.
that would
Just
make sense. You're dealing with one that, like, a Mike Tyson. This is one of the most deadly people. Yeah.
nice, nice tatas though. I'm telling you what, just man.
You're like, worth every bit.
So, sometimes the battle is worth the pain.
You gotta tell me though, like, being married to these women, like, do you think it's okay to date multiple women? Like, for me, if I was to do what you're doing, do you think that's not wise?
Wait, it was not my choice. They bring them home like stray kitty cats.
You mean the other women? What? Why would that's not normal either? Why? You know what I'm talking about?
The
Hang
last
on.
one, no,
In America,
the last one, they had her over, and they was getting her drunk, and they were like, "Look how pretty she is." Like,
I'm so confused. This is not normal.
like I think it's a trap every time.
Are these all women from? They're not from America though. Hang on. What country do I need to live in where the women are the way that they're acting with you? Because that's not Americans. Girls in America are so jealous and so psychopath. They were like, you don't look at my man, and all the,
That,
they go crazy.
that is why I got my tooth knocked out, because they were angry at each other, and I tried to break up the fight.
Yeah.
And like,
You're like, Sam, how many times I gotta tell
you
you,
can't
Sam?
fight. You try to break that up, nobody's winning.
Not good day. Yeah, obviously. You're like,
Well, I mean, how do you think I felt when I woke up and she's like sitting on top of me,
oh.
and I'm like,
Were they drunk, or was it just sober psycho fight, or what? Like,
no, they were just jealous because, like, I sometimes spend a little too much time with one and not the other. And,
well, that's a normal thing. That's how all the women are.
I mean, when there's eight, like I said, it's a little
No,
much.
but
I
in
mean, like,
America, like, women don't do that. And do you think this is like, is it, are men supposed to have multiple women, is what I'm saying? Or do you think men should not have multiple women? Or do you think it just depends on what God gives people? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm very confused.
if God puts something in your way, you accept it.
But a lot of these women, and oftentimes people, like the girl I dated last year, I helped her a lot, and then she left me and then didn't never come back. It was like, why? It wasn't the right woman, and a lot of waste of money and time and everything.
Like I said, there's a difference between God putting something in your way and the devil putting something in your way.
Mm. Thank you. This wisdom is what I would write down. I'm going to write that
Think
down.
about it. Think about it. Because the devil attacks you constantly because he doesn't want you to be close to God. The devil is very jealous of God.
I'm writing this down. Devil and God putting something your way.
Holy shit. You're going to make me smoke another cigarette.
Good versus evil, light versus darkness. I'm going to write down. And hang on. I got one more thing. Light. I'm getting attacked right now. I can feel it. Versus darkness. Don't read it out loud. Sometimes I have to just be silent because Satan will literally mess with me so deceived that I will write the wrong word down even when I'm thinking what to say or write. It's weird.
Bask in the glory of God. Shit. I just got a text message from one of them. Fuck.
We can pause this and you can take care of that. That's more important. Take care of that. Keep it going.
No, I told you, I only get a little bit of time to spend by myself a day.
I have unlimited time every day. I'm a retired veteran. Do you see this money? I'm very successful. I don't need money. I have a house too. This is my RV.
No, I mean, like, they've had their day. It's my time now.
Oh, interesting. That's how you run a house. I see.
Well, I mean, I am a man.
Right, you are a man. Some of the things I said earlier, I was deceived. I was a little bit tricked. I see. I clearly understand.
I mean, like, her knocking my tooth out, just shit like that happens.
Here's the difference. You're dealing with a killer. You're dealing with fire. You might get burned sometimes, and it makes sense, but it's worth it though. It's worth it because you saved her. You saved her. She might have gotten killed. She might have gotten murdered in a war.
Them tatas, just, man. I would level a mountain to the ground, drink a river dry, just to touch those tatas.
Oh my goodness. God is so good.
Even better.
God is so good. God is too good, isn't God? God is the greatest. Why did God be? And there's so many different beautiful women. I always so confused. I'm like, what to marry? I can never choose one. I would never know what one. God, I just have no clue. And I'm addicted to porn. And I've been like, because women nowadays they just don't date. You can see me. I'm on a dating stream app. This is not getting dates, is it? There's no women here to date. They're just out there to get money. The women don't want to date anybody.
I don't come on here to date. I come on here for intelligent conversation, and I'm glad that I met you because I had a good conversation.
Oh, this is beyond good. This is the greatest. You have so much knowledge and wisdom.
Careful, like I said, my head is going to get too big to fit the door.
That's okay. Just always point it back to God. You got to always just say, I'm this wise because of God. I can't do it without God. And that's, you just receive. It's okay. You're like, I know I'm incredibly smart. It's okay because God makes me that smart. And I'm willing to always learn. That's why I'm willing to be moldable.
Well, I'm like you. I have receipts for the things that I've been through.
Yes. Yeah. Permanently.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But the girlfriends, they help.
I wanted to say this again. You said that there's a difference between the devil and God putting something in your way, good versus evil, light versus darkness. Now, I was going to say, yes, your tooth got knocked out by her, but you saved her life from fighting the war and you ended with no violence and you changed the side. She was an enemy and became a friend. I mean, like, how much more superpowers can you expect? That is, I don't know how to explain it. That's almost more badass than going. like the guy who killed David and Goliath, you ended the war by gubbing butt cheeks. Like he had to sling the thing at his head and chop his head off to be able to end the fight. That's their best fighter. They sent their best fighter to fucking kill you, and she tried to kill you
Maybe
multiple times. I'm sorry, I'm pointing my finger at you. In the military, they
took
do this. They do this
took
for a
three
reason.
shots at me before I could sneak up on her.
They call it knife hand. They don't like people pointing fingers. There's a reason for all
Yeah,
these
no,
things.
yeah, well, yeah, no, I understand. I'm sorry, like my accent sometimes change and stuff. Like I speak 6 languages and everything. So
You
like
have depth.
when you was talking a second ago, like I had to go to my country accent for you. Well, I mean, I'm American, so I gotta have a little country accent.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are you from America? Not, right?
Yeah,
No
I
way.
told you I'm half Blackfoot Native American
Blackfoot?
and Russian.
You're part Russian?
Yeah, me and my little brother, we actually did that invasion in Russia.
Oh my goodness.
Do you keep up with such things?
Oh, I don't try to watch all the things. The violence I'm like trying to pay less attention to.
We got 260 miles into the Russian border before they stopped us.
Yeah. That's
And that's just because they got tired.
uh, oh my goodness. This is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I did everything but show where I was run over by the tank. So.
Oh, so I was gonna say you
Well,
keep saying things that blow my brain away, and I'm like, this guy got run over by a tank, people.
It was my little brother's fault because he didn't dig the foxhole deep enough. I am 6'5". He is like 5'9".
Oh my goodness.
So like my leg was hanging out of the foxhole, It was not good.
Yeah. See, the deal is with me, the foxholes that.
I probably would have heard it coming, but like I snorted 4 oxycodone before I went to sleep.
Ooh.
Because my PTSD is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So like we find ways to cope, and I couldn't find any vodka.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to drink any alcohol or use drugs over in Afghanistan, so we would drink, like I would drink sleeping like NyQuil. And I would take like 6 to 8 of those NyQuils at night to try and sleep. It was miserable. Yeah, I get it.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand the U.S. military is much different than Ukraine military.
I wish I was in a different military.
Well, okay, all right. Well, wait. I will give you a news story to blow your mind. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You should check out my little brother, the one I was telling you about.
Hmm?
He has YouTube channel.